Let me start from the moment after you sit down, when the room goes quiet and the screen takes over without asking for attention. That's where the LG C5 changes how nights at home feel. This is for you if you care about intention. You don't want a TV that shouts brightness or sharpness at you. You want an image that feels correct the instant it appears. You're the kind of person who notices when a picture feels forced, and you've reached the point where subtlety matters more than spectacle. Before you settle in, take a quick look at the current price and availability. Displays like this tend to move once people realize how refined they actually are. You didn't decide to upgrade because your old TV was broken. You decided because it was trying too hard. Overprocessed motion. Artificial color. Dark scenes that felt flat instead of atmospheric. You reached that realization that the technology was getting in the way of the story. The first evening with this feels almost strange. Nothing jumps out, and that's the point. Blacks look endless. Colors sit where they should. The picture feels calm, confident, and balanced. You stop tweaking settings because there's nothing to fix. Your eyes relax, and suddenly watching feels effortless again. You notice it in real use. Movies feel cinematic instead of digital. Sports look fluid without that unnatural smoothness. Gaming feels responsive and precise, with no visual clutter pulling you out of the moment. Even everyday streaming looks more intentional, like the screen respects the content instead of trying to overpower it. What really defines the experience is control. Bright scenes have impact without glare. Shadow detail stays intact. Motion feels natural. The image doesn't beg for praise, it earns it quietly, frame by frame. If you're even thinking about it, don't wait too long. Pricing shifts, stock changes, and this is the kind of TV people circle back to after realizing everything else feels exaggerated. You might wonder if this size can really deliver immersion. But once you experience this level of contrast and clarity up close, the picture feels focused and intimate, like every detail was meant to be seen. One unexpected benefit is how complete your setup feels. Dialogue feels anchored. Atmos tracks feel wider and more natural. The screen and sound finally feel like they're working together instead of competing. Images feel natural and composed. Dark scenes finally have depth. Motion stays smooth and cinematic. Gaming feels sharp and controlled. You feel confident pressing play. Not meant for oversized room dominance. Premium quality reflects in cost eventually. The comparison habit fades. You stop chasing specs because every night, the picture answers the question for you. Check the price, see what's available now, and make the move while it still feels clear. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay, then think about every scene that could have felt this right.